Hey gang, Devall here with an all-new review for ToyWorldOrder.com. I love the Transformer Masterpiece line from Hasbro and Takara, but there have been some core characters that have kind of been left out thus far. One of those is the Cybertron Commander, Shockwave. Now, the G1 vintage figure was such an awesome toy and was one I never had as a kid. We'll leave it to third-party toy maker Fans Toys to bring to life a faithful and amazing masterpiece quality figure. So today, I give you a look at their homage to this classic Transformers villain with the release of Quakewave. Now, the box for Quakewave is amazingly well done. With the Fans Toys logo across the top and an amazing artist rendition of Quakewave, I could tell right away that this thing was going to be spectacular. The back of the box features some pictures of the actual product, showing you both his robot and alt mode, as well as showing off his die-cast parts and light-up LEDs. Fans Toys went all out with this bad boy. Back on the front, there's a small touch that I love, and it's the fact that the front panel opens up to reveal the figure within. It's a great little touch. Okay, let's bust out Quakewave and take a look, shall we? We shall. Out of the box, you can tell the love that went into sculpting and designing this amazing figure. The colors here are accurate to the animated and G1 counterparts. I love the details on here, and even though there aren't a whole lot of tiny details, what is here is accurate and well done and simply stunning. The articulation here is also well done and is on par with the official Masterpiece releases. His joints ratchet into place and allow the poses to hold themselves. The level of articulation here allows you to get him into some awesome poses. Just look at him. He does feature die-cast parts, mostly on his feet here and the sides of his legs, which will become his gun grip later on. The figure features some great light-up LEDs in both his head and his gun. These are super easy to turn on. On the bottom of his gun arm, there's a small switch. By flipping the switch, the LED in his gun lights up. And behind his head is a switch as well. Flipping that one turns on the LED in his head. And with these lights on, it makes his robot mode so much cooler. Now, he comes packaged with a couple of items. Of course, he has an instruction manual, which, by the way, Fans Toys has gone all out on here and made a great full-colored instruction booklet, which is a nice change of pace from a basically black and white instruction manuals I'm familiar with. He also is packaged with a well-done character card that isn't just made out of cardboard, but a solid plastic here, people. And he's also packaged with his familiar gun cover, which here serves a couple of different purposes. Fans Toys have designed this so it can unfold flat or crunch together. It's an interesting design, and it's put to use not only in his gun mode, but his robot mode, which he can wear it as a backpack. By turning him around, you can pull the flap on his back, which the tube attaches to, up, and pull his gun sight down. The gun cover, once folded into the proper form, snaps onto his back. And then the gun sight folds up to cover the bottom, and the tube panel folds down onto the top. And once in place, it looks really cool and gives some nice functionality to a piece that, on the vintage toy, just kind of sat on a shelf next to him. Okay, let's take a look at the transformation. To start with here, his arms and shoulders raise up. Then, by pulling back the two tabs on his chest, the whole chest piece itself opens up, allowing you to push the head down into the cavity. Then, you close the chest back up and reattach the tabs on the sides, relocking the chest into place. Next, his right hand. The fingers and thumbs fold down, forming a fist. Then, a panel on the bottom of his forearm opens up. Allowing the hand to swivel into the arm, and then the panel closes, effectively hiding the hand. The arms and shoulders then raise skyward, and then both swivel around at the shoulders and lock together thanks to tabs on the arms. His backpack then comes off, and goes to the side, for now. Next, his feet fold into themselves. The panels on the sides of his legs fold out and then ratchet up at an angle before folding back. Then the legs turn 360 degrees, bringing the panels to face the proper way, and the legs and handle then push together and lock into place. Next comes a part that may or may not be easy for you. You see, the bottom of the legs here should easily slide up the legs and lock into place, but, and this seems to be an issue, the locking mechanism that keeps the legs from sliding about all willy-nilly seems to be super well made because these things don't want to go. I spent about 10 minutes before finally getting them to slide up and lock, but beware, you will pinch your fingers on this. Just ask my buddy Optibotimus here. Look at those fingers. Poor dude. Next, you pull out two clips from within the grips. These two clip pieces we pulled out on the front of the grips. Those guys just simply push up and snap into place, which safely locks everything into place here. And finally, we need to form his barrel cover. The backpack unfolds. The sight here pops up and then wraps around itself. And then the whole thing wraps around the barrel, forming the very familiar gun front. Once all transformed, Quakewave looks so freaking cool and looks so remarkably like his G1 counterpart. Fans Toys has done such a remarkable job with the design of both robot and gun mode. The transformation was smooth, save for the leg issues, and it all looks good in either mode with no weird and strange looking extra pieces hanging about. Now, remember those LEDs? You know, the ones on his arm? Yeah, turn that bad boy on in gun mode, and sweet mother, how awesome! Now, this Fans Toys release retails around $159.99, and at the time of the recording of this review, it was still available for pre-order over on BigBadToyStore.com, among others. But if you missed out on this guy, just search around. I'm sure you'll be able to find one for a pretty good deal. A special thanks goes out to my buddy Dave Draper for allowing me to use his Quakewave to bring you this review, as well as my friend and fellow toy reviewer Optibotimus for helping me out in the fun department. Make sure you check out Optibotimus on YouTube by going to youtube.com/Optibotimus. And also be sure to check out fanstoys.com to check out all the latest Fans Toys product, news, and more. And until next time, gang, keep playing with your toys.